CFOs make decisions based on risk, return on investment, and long-term financial stability. Cybersecurity spending falls into that same framework, yet many security leaders struggle to present it in a way that resonates with financial leadership. Every investment a company makes is scrutinized, and cybersecurity is no exception. CFOs evaluate spending based on cost avoidance, revenue protection, and operational resilience. When ransomware resilience is framed as a financial safeguard, budget discussions move forward more effectively. Today, I'm going to share a framework for presenting cybersecurity investments in financial terms. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear approach for making ransomware resilience an essential budget priority. The financial cost of ransomware. CFOs assess business risks by analyzing financial impact. A ransomware attack disrupts operations, delays revenue, and increases compliance costs. A company's ability to continue serving customers directly affects its long-term market position. The average ransomware attack results in 22 days of operational downtime, affecting revenue, partner obligations, and customer trust. Recovery costs go beyond ransom payments. Incident response, regulatory fines, legal fees, and customer churn all add to the total financial impact. When a high-profile oil and gas company in the United States paid a $4.4 million ransom, the total financial impact exceeded $30 million when factoring in downtime, investigations, and recovery efforts. A major aluminum producer suffered a ransomware attack that forced them to switch to manual operations across 170 sites. Their share price plummeted 3.4% in one day, and the total financial loss exceeded $71 million. Ransomware resilience is a financial decision. The ability to maintain business continuity during an attack determines whether an organization faces a temporary disruption or long-term financial fallout. Beyond operational losses, organizations often deal with legal action from stakeholders, shareholders, and customers with exposed data, as well as lawsuits from regulatory agencies and state attorneys general. Cybersecurity is cost avoidance. CFOs assess security budgets based on financial protection rather than IT infrastructure. Cybersecurity investments prevent revenue loss, protect brand reputation, and reduce regulatory risk. A company with strong ransomware resilience avoids extended downtime, protects revenue, and reduces customer churn. Security investments should be framed as financial safeguards rather than discretionary expenses. Now here's something many executives don't even think about: the data exfiltration risks. Lawsuits and loss of IP can mean loss of your market advantage. Attackers want to cause pain because pain equals willingness to pay bigger ransom. This exposure is their leverage. Organizations that delay cybersecurity investments face greater long-term costs. SEC regulations now hold companies accountable for cybersecurity oversight. Cyber insurers are raising premiums and denying claims for organizations that lack preventative measures. Proactive investment in ransomware resilience strengthens financial stability, proving ROI to the CFO. CFOs approve budgets based on measurable returns. Security investments that align with financial priorities gain executive support. The ability to quantify potential losses and demonstrate cost-effective prevention helps move cybersecurity funding forward. The average ransomware attack costs $4.5 million in direct recovery expenses. Prevention costs a fraction of that while ensuring business continuity. Organizations that invest in ransomware resilience experience fewer operational disruptions and stronger long-term financial performance. The companies that withstand cyber threats are the ones that plan ahead and integrate security into their overall risk management strategy. Addressing common CFO questions about security budgets. CFOs approach security spending with strategic questions about existing investments, financial trade-offs, and long-term stability. A well-prepared response reinforces the value of ransomware resilience. We already have cybersecurity tools for this, and they're not working. There's no shortage of headlines demonstrating this. Security tools provide detection and response capabilities, but ransomware resilience ensures that business operations continue without disruption. A security stack without recovery capabilities leaves companies vulnerable to extended downtime and financial loss. We have cybersecurity insurance for this risk. Cyber insurance provides financial support after an incident, but it does not prevent operational disruptions, lawsuits, regulatory actions, or brand damage. Also, never forget that attackers go after your customers too when their data is exposed. Let's revisit this in the next budget cycle. Security planning should align with risk management priorities rather than budget cycles. Organizations that invest in ransomware resilience reduce exposure to operational downtime and financial instability. Proactive planning ensures long-term business continuity. A strong response to these questions reinforces security investments as financial decisions that support revenue protection and market stability. Cybersecurity funding decisions follow the same principles as any other business investment. CFOs prioritize risk reduction, revenue stability, and long-term market positioning. Security proposals that align with these priorities gain executive support. When presenting ransomware resilience to the CFO, focus on the financial impact of operational downtime, regulatory risk, and competitive positioning. A security budget proposal that highlights cost avoidance and revenue protection moves forward faster. The next time you present a cybersecurity investment, position it as a strategic safeguard rather than a technical upgrade. Highlight how it protects revenue, strengthens compliance, and ensures business continuity. Visit Halcyon.ai to see how organizations like yours are eliminating ransomware for good.